let me take you to the markets. There's an ongoing cleaning exercise in various markets in the Greater Accra region as part of a Phase 2 disinfection and fumigation program to complement efforts at reducing COVID-19 infections. The cleaning is being done by soldiers and police officers in collaboration with the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. My colleague Maxwell Ababa joins us via Zoom with more on this. Maxwell, where are you now and what can you report?
Well, we've been to the Dummy market. Currently, we are here at the Agbogloshi market. Basically, what is happening is a cleaning of the markets after yesterday's disinfection and fumigation exercise. So we are told that after yesterday's exercise, it is important for them to clean the markets today, and that is exactly what is happening here. But let me speak to the general manager for Zoom Lion. The Greater Accra Region General Manager. They are supervising, this exercise and also helping with logistics and other things. So you're welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Tell us, what's this exercise about, this cleanup project?
Okay, thank you very much. Yesterday, we began the second phase of the nationwide disinfection fumigation exercise. So we're able to do all the 29 MMDAs, the markets. That's around 137 markets in Accra. And as part of the work that we did yesterday, we came around today to do a cleanup because it was anticipated that since we were doing fumigation, there will be some rodents that will die after the exercise. And also, because we use big machines, there will be flying of rubbers and polythene bags. So we came back today to clean the streets and clean every mess that has been created. And with the COVID too, sanitation plays a greater aspect of it. So we came around to ensure that the market is clean.
Yeah. So are you replicating the exercise that is happening here in other markets as well?
Yes, we are replicating it in all the markets. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So all the 137 markets, we are doing this exercise there. Yes.
Okay. Well, the concern that many have raised is that usually after cleanup exercises such as this one, the vehicles delay in, the materials have been desilted. Vehicles delay in conveying them to the appropriate place so they get back into the drainage system. So what are we doing to ensure that all of this rubbish that we're taking out of the drainage system do not go back in there?
Okay, they don't delay. In some places, especially in the big drains that we have the garbage very wet. When we take the waste to the recycling plant, it doesn't take wet material. So sometimes we deliberately delay it for the water content to seep off. Then we pick it up. But at the end of the day, we ensure that all the garbage that we place on the road is cleared.
Okay. So we're at the Dummy market today, and the market is not working because they are cleaning the place, right? Tell us, how important is this exercise?
It is very important because now all that we are talking about is health. You understand? So now because of the COVID, periodically, you can recall, periodically we go to the hospital to do checkup. But now because of the COVID, people are even afraid to go for their normal checkups because the COVID is not a respecter of person. So what you need to do to save yourself from going to the hospital is to ensure that you are clean. And the market is a place that we cannot restrict people from coming. Okay. Day in, day out, people are coming in their numbers and they are going out. So it is very important that periodically we have these exercises so that the market becomes a safe place for us all to be.
Okay. So, yeah. Thank you. So what logistics have you deployed here for today's cleaning?
We have deployed over 5,000 shovels, over 5,000 wheelbarrows, not only in this market, but across the Greater Accra region. That's the 137 market. A number of personnel, and you realize that in Agbogloshi here, because of the quantum of work here, we have the military helping us to do the cleanup exercise, and we have police personnel to help us with security, because some people, it was announced, so we're not expecting people to sell today. But some of the markets, you see that traders are there and they are trading. So we brought the police to ensure that everything is secure. That's why we brought them.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. Okay, great. So you just heard Ernest Morgan Aqua. He's the general manager for the Accra region for Zoom Lion. He works with Zoom Lion, and he's been talking about what the logistics have deployed here for today's cleanup exercise after yesterday's disinfection. But what we have observed here today is that the soldiers and the policemen who have been deployed here, what they are doing here is that if they find you and you're not wearing your face mask, they'll call you and then ask you to help in the silting of the drainage system here. So some of the people you will find here were not actually wearing their face masks, and they've been asked to join the cleanup exercise against their will. So the gentleman, so for instance, this gentleman, he wasn't wearing his face mask. He's been asked to help the team doing the cleaning exercise. Some of them, you'd also find them here. You'd also find some of them here also helping. And that was what we found when we visited the Domi markets as well. In the Gang East Municipal Assembly also, police personnel were deployed on the streets, and what they were doing is that as the cleaning exercise was going on in the Domi market, persons who were not wearing the face mask were asked to join in the cleaning exercise. I want you to show what is happening. Show you what is happening there right now. You can see that soldier standing very close to that young man. He was not wearing a face mask. He was called to join in the cleaning exercise. He has been forced to buy a face mask, and now he's going to be given a broomstick to join the exercise. This is against his will. You can see clearly he really does not want to do it. If he had a chance, he would run away. That's what we've seen here. Quite a number of people, some of them motor riders, they really do not want to join the exercise. You ask them for their face mask, they don't have the face mask. If you tell them to join, they try to escape. But the strong military men here are able to get them back to help in the cleaning exercise. So basically, that's what is going on. I want to show you what is happening here also. So all of these men you're seeing in that drainage system were not wearing their face masks, and the military men here asked them to, join in the cleaners. Wait, what's happening here?
I'm going to Accra. My car did this thing. General market inside. So I'm going to take I'm going to push the truck go. And
so why were you kneeling down? Why were you on the floor?
I'm begging because I'm going to Accra, but I'll be late.
Why? Well, you were asked to join the cleaning exercise?
No, I'm going to Accra. So if I join,
were you asked to join the cleaning? Were you asked to join?
That's why I'm begging.
You were not wearing your face mask.
Because they call me. The time I pick the call, I'll be late.
But you could have answered the call with a face mask on. Why?
No, if I answer the call in the face mask inside,
come again.
If I answer them calling the face mask inside, the person is not hearing the call.
Okay. So wait, you are saying that if you had your face mask on, the person would not hear you on the phone?
The person is not hearing me.
Put it under your chin.
The person is under my chest. So please, I'm begging.
And now they want you to go and work, and I say what?
I beg.
You are going to Accra?
Yes, because I'll be late.
What you just saw mirrors what we've been seeing, here for the past 2 hours. You find a lot of people not wearing their face mask, and when the military men ask them to join in the cleaning exercise, some of them really would not want to do it, but at the end of the day, they get them, to join the cleaning exercise. If you're not wearing your face mask, maybe today is not a day that you'd want to use this stretch because you'll be forced to join the cleaning exercise. Aside from that, some of the policemen themselves and the soldiers here are also helping to clear the drainage system, and they will need more hands. They tell us that they will need more hands. So for persons who are not wearing their face masks, they're going to force them, to join them in the earnest.
Thank you very much, Maxwell Abdullah, for bringing us an update on what is happening in our markets. The disinfection exercise being done in collaboration with the Ghana Police Service and also the military. You saw some people being asked to clean because they're not wearing their face masks. Human rights experts and activists have already raised concerns when we saw this being done in Kumasi earlier, saying that it is against the law. Maxwell, I don't know if we saw this in the market, that some market women were still operating despite the exercise which has been carried out today.
Come again, Ernest.
Yes, Maxwell, I just wanted to find out, because of this exercise, we know that the markets have been closed. Did we have instances where some women were in the market operating just so that, I mean, to the displeasure of the security personnel, and was there any confrontation? Can you report on anything like that?
Oh, okay. So what we found, a lot of the market women were not in the market. So for instance, when we were at the dummy markets, a lot of them were not there. In fact, they had covered all their wares with different layers of polythene bags. Even the patrons who usually would be at the market were not there. We're told that they were informed yesterday that there will be a cleaning exercise. So many of them did not show up. But contrary to what we saw there, we are told that persons here were also informed that there will be cleaning exercise, so they shouldn't come to the market. But it looks the case that many of them defied, that directive that was given. They came to the market anyways. But there has not been any confrontation between security personnel deployed here and the market women or the sellers here. The only thing we've seen is that persons who are not wearing their face masks are asked, to join in the cleaning exercise. So the situation is quite different. Here the Gbogboshi market is very busy, specifically very close to the onion market. It's very busy here. But if you go to the dummy market, there's no activity whatsoever. All the market women did not show up at the market today, Ernest.
Maxwell, thank you very much. And I know you'll be following this. You'll be following the team doing the disinfection in some parts of the region today, and we'll bring you updates in our subsequent bulletins. But as I said earlier, human rights activists and some lawyers who raise issue with how the law is being implemented there for those who are not wearing the face masks. When it happened in the Ashanti region, the justification was that our prisons are choked, there's already congestion, and they don't want to compound the situation further. But that is not exactly what the law says. And so going forward, we're going to see how all of this pans out.